The American currency may suffer the fate of the Roman Empire, says Dünya. The reason for this is de-dollarization, which is being actively pursued by the BRICS countries, whose economies are growing rapidly. If these countries completely abandon the world's main currency, the US will be dealt 5 serious blows at once. American financial analyst Robert Kiyosaki emphasized that the economies of the BRICS countries are getting stronger every day and warned the US. The dollar may suffer the fate of the Roman Empire. Robert Kiyosaki, founder of Rich Dad Company, a private educational company offering training in personal finance and business, compared the fate of the dollar to the end of the Roman Empire. In this regard, the Hawaiian financial analyst voiced the following prediction. The dominance of the Roman Empire ended after bankers devalued its currency to pay soldiers and gladiators. The US is experiencing a similar decline. US officials are printing money to cover military expenses. Kiyosaki warned that the dollar and US markets could collapse more than they did during the 2008 financial crisis, and urged Americans, "Don't be stupid," advising them to take money out of banks and invest in assets such as Bitcoin and gold. The reason for Kiyosaki's warning is that the BRICS economies are getting stronger by the day. Noting that the GDP of the BRICS countries has increased tremendously and the Union is challenging the dollar on a global level, the analyst added, BRICS can put an end to the dollar if it uses the right levers. The bloc's summit in August 2023 approved Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Argentina to join BRICS. However, Argentina subsequently declined to join the organization. If BRICS were to abandon the dollar in trade, 5 sectors in the US would be affected. The dollar's status as a reserve currency gives the US advantages such as cheap financing and sanctions. However, the main goal of BRICS is de-dollarization. Russia, China, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and India have started using national currencies in energy trade among themselves. Another element that comes to the fore in the context of discussions about an alternative currency to the dollar is the gold reserves of BRICS central banks. According to the World Gold Council, Russia is the country with the largest gold reserve in the BRICS. What will happen in case of de-dollarization? According to journalist Vinod Zouza, 5 sectors in the US will be hit hard. If the US can't export the dollar, the currency will come back, leading to inflation, he expects. When transportation, housing, rent, necessities become expensive and unaffordable, prices will skyrocket. Here are 5 sectors that, from Zouza's perspective, will be hit hard. Banking and finance. This sector will be hit hardest when the exchange rate starts to fall. Technology and fintech. The BRICS are already looking for ways to build their own internet services so as not to be dependent on US technology. International trade and investment. As the debt crisis and budget deficit situation will worsen, foreign investors will avoid using the dollar. Consumer goods and retail. As the dollar makes a comeback in the US, everything will become more expensive. Tourism. Travelers will start paying for their trips in local currency. China and Singapore are already allowing tourists to use local currencies instead of the dollar in their countries.